radar detection, and both have laser diffusion. The K40 is basically bought a la carte, so you buy your radar kit, and then you decide how many laser diffusers. In the state of California, we have a lovely law that says if you have more than 3 diffusers on your car, it's a misdemeanor ticket versus 3 or less diffusers, it's just a standard infraction. We don't want to put more than 3 on a car in California. But the biggest difference between the Escort and the K40 is the Escort system uses an actual wired controller and wired display. So it gives you all the information of either front or rear display, also what type of band you're getting as a visual display, and other information that you can pop up and set in all your settings. The K40 is a little bit more disguised in the car, where you just basically have 2 LED lights mounted in the vehicle with a wireless controller. The wireless controller can be anywhere in the car, doesn't matter. It can be on your visor, it can be in your pocket, it can do whatever, and that's how you control and do everything. Both systems have speakers, so they tell you what's coming in case you don't see the visual information. Both systems have front and rear radar detection, so it's really just a matter of what suits you more, if you want more of a display or if you want more of an inconspicuous install.
Since there's no surf, we decided to get some work done, and we're gonna put in a K40 RL360i radar detector system along with 3 laser diffusers. The laser diffusers are gonna mount up in the front grille along with a radar sensor, and we're gonna put a radar sensor in the back. Later we'll get in and we'll tell you about what we're gonna do on the interior, which is pretty simple. Basically just mount a couple of LED indicators. I'm looking for a grommet, a factory hole where I wanna run my wire through. There's our grommet. That's where we'll come through. Taking the back bumper cover off, a lot of guys are afraid to do it. Yeah. It's not that bad. A radar detector system in a 458 or a 488. We got to pull the front bumper cover off. We got to jack it up, get the wheels off, wheel liner out. That whole front tub, everything has to come off there. Cut my hole. Here is my wire. What I'm doing right now is setting up our 3 K40 laser diffusers. Their optics model, which is a brand new, very tiny sensor. The point in doing 3 on the front of this car is we will now be able to combat the new laser guns that the police use. There's a new gun called the Dragon Eye that has a rolling algorithm on their code, and although there are very few of them in the United States, there are no laser jammers other than a very few, K40 and maybe one other company, that can combat that gun. And the K40 system knows what type of gun is out there. The key with the laser jammers, since they work on light, is that they have to be visible. You can't hide them behind urethane, fiberglass, carbon fiber, like we can the radar sensors. They'll work up to 1/4 of an inch thickness of those materials. Alex has made a custom bracket, actually 3 custom mounts for the laser diffusers so that we can hold them right up against the grill and space them properly. This is the receiving part of the device, and that's the transmitter. Those 2 pieces need to see through the outside, so we located them in a very large opening on the grill, and we're going to mount them strategically right behind it. Yep. And there you have it. Very stealth, yet it'll also be effective. So inside the car, all we're going to see are 2 LEDs. K40 supplies us with 2 blue LEDs. We're going to flush mount them in here so that they light up in this area. They don't necessarily need to hit the customer right in the face. He'll see the blue lights and he'll hear the sound. And this trim panel makes for a very nice, easy place to put it. We'll be able to run our wires through here down to the footwell, where we're going to make our connections and ultimately mount our radar interior network module.